Can the food you eat really give you stronger, better erections? Let's find out. I'm Dr. Iris Amelia, an andrology specialist, and today we're going to talk about how your everyday diet can actually help you improve your erections and maintain them for years to come. Now, this isn't going to be one of those eat this, eat that kind of videos. We're going to go a bit deeper into why certain foods make a difference, how they affect your blood flow, and what small lifestyle changes can make a big impact over time. So first things first, when it comes to erections, the number one factor that determines how strong or weak they are is blood flow. Erections depends on proper circulation. If blood isn't flowing well, things don't work well. And here's the interesting part. The arteries that supply blood to the penis are actually smaller than the ones in your heart or brain. That means if your blood vessels start narrowing due to problems like high blood pressure, cholesterol, or diabetes, you'll probably notice erection issues before anything else. That's why your diet is so powerful here. The right foods can keep those blood vessels clean, flexible, and healthy, improving your circulation and helping your body release more nitric oxide. That's the natural chemical your body uses to trigger and maintain erections. Think of nitric oxide as the ignition switch. Without it, the process just doesn't start. So let's talk about the most researched diet that supports sexual health, the Mediterranean diet. It's been linked to better heart health, better blood flow, and yes, better erectile function. A major long-term study followed over 20,000 men for more than 10 years, and those who followed the Mediterranean-style diet most closely had about a 22% lower risk of erectile dysfunction than those who didn't. That's a huge difference. So what exactly is in this Mediterranean diet that makes it work so well? It's rich in olive oil, fruits, vegetables, whole grains, nuts, legumes, and fish, while cutting down on red and processed meats, sugary drinks, and trans fats. Let's break that down a little. Olive oil is packed with monounsaturated fats and antioxidants that help reduce inflammation in your arteries. Fruits and vegetables, especially colorful ones, are loaded with flavonoids, plant compounds that improve blood flow by boosting nitric oxide production. Whole grains keep your heart healthy and stabilize your blood sugar, while fish provides omega-3 fatty acids, which help your blood vessels relax and reduce inflammation. And remember, what's good for your heart is also good for your erections because it's all about blood flow. Now, speaking of flavonoids, let's zoom in on them a bit. These natural compounds are found in fruits, veggies, teas, herbs, and even red wine. They protect your blood vessels by reducing inflammation and helping them produce more nitric oxide. In one large study of over 25,000 men, those who ate the most flavonoid-rich foods, especially berries, citrus fruits, and a bit of red wine, had a 9 to 11% lower risk of erectile dysfunction than those who didn't. That's a huge difference. So, to put that into perspective, men who regularly ate blueberries or strawberries saw up to a 22% reduction in erectile problems. And when you combine a flavonoid-rich diet with regular physical activity, the benefits get even stronger, up to a 21% lower risk. So something as simple as adding fruit to your breakfast or snacking on berries during the day can actually make a long-term difference. Next, let's talk about nuts, specifically pistachios. These little green nuts are rich in arginine, an amino acid your body uses to make nitric oxide. In one small study, men who ate about 100 grams of pistachios daily for 3 weeks saw a noticeable improvement in their erectile function and blood flow. Another small study found that even men without erectile issues who ate mixed nuts daily, like walnuts, almonds, and hazelnuts, reported better sexual satisfaction and desire. Now, before you go out and buy a giant bag of pistachios, remember, they're calorie dense. A small handful a day is enough. You want the nutrients, not the extra weight gain. Moving on to something most of us already love, coffee. Believe it or not, caffeine can actually help with erections. It relaxes the smooth muscles and blood vessels in the penis, allowing better blood flow. In one large U.S. survey study, men who drank about 2 to 3 cups of coffee a day had a 42% lower risk of erectile dysfunction compared to those who didn't. And what's even better is that this benefit was seen even in men who were overweight or had high blood pressure. Just remember, too much caffeine can backfire. It might affect your sleep or irritate your bladder. So enjoy your coffee, but keep it moderate. 2 cups a day is plenty. Now let's move to a few other foods that might help, even though research is still limited. Watermelon contains a compound called citrulline, which your body converts to arginine, helping to boost nitric oxide levels. Some small studies show that drinking watermelon juice can increase arginine levels, though more research is needed to confirm its direct effect on erections. Dark chocolate, especially the kind with at least 70% cocoa, contains flavonols, which can increase nitric oxide levels and improve circulation. So a small piece of dark chocolate a few times a week can be both enjoyable and beneficial. Then there are nitrate-rich foods like spinach, beetroot, and arugula. Nitrates naturally boost nitric oxide production, improving blood flow throughout your body. In fact, consuming these a few hours before physical activity may actually help improve circulation noticeably. Spinach and beetroot each provide around 250 milligrams of nitrates per 100 grams, while arugula provides nearly double that. So adding a serving or 2 of these greens to your meals can give your vascular system a healthy push. Of course, while some foods help, others hurt. Let's be clear, excessive alcohol is bad for your erections. Too much drinking can lead to long-term damage to your nerves and blood vessels. Even short-term, it can cause what's sometimes called whiskey dick, temporary erectile problems caused by alcohol's effect on your nervous system. And if you smoke, quit. Smoking directly damages the blood vessels that carry blood to the penis. Nothing destroys your erections faster than that habit. Now let's talk about how you can actually apply all this. Start simple. You don't have to change your entire diet overnight. Maybe start your mornings with a smoothie. Throw in some berries, spinach, and even a bit of dark chocolate powder. At lunch or dinner, replace white bread or pasta with whole grains. Add fish like salmon or tuna twice a week. Snack on a small handful of pistachios instead of chips. Use olive oil instead of butter or vegetable oils. And if you enjoy coffee, keep it. Just stay moderate. 2 cups a day is plenty. These small, consistent steps will build up over time. That's how real change happens, gradually, not all at once. And if you're on a budget, don't worry. Frozen fruits and vegetables are just as healthy as fresh ones and often cheaper. Canned fish like sardines or tuna and olive oil can be a great alternative to fresh fish. The key is staying consistent, not perfect. Let's recap quickly. A balanced diet with fruits, vegetables, whole grains, nuts, fish, and healthy fats supports better blood flow and better erections. Nutrients like omega-3s, flavonoids, arginine, and nitrates all help keep your arteries flexible and improve circulation. But remember, food alone isn't a cure. It's one part of a bigger picture. If you have health conditions like diabetes, high blood pressure, or high cholesterol, those must be managed too. If you're struggling with consistent erection problems, it's important to talk to your doctor and get a proper evaluation. Sometimes ED is your body's early warning sign for cardiovascular issues, so it's worth paying attention to. And finally, be patient with yourself. You're not looking for a quick fix. You're building long-term health. A strong erection is simply a reflection of a healthy body and a healthy mind. So focus on your overall wellness. Eat right, stay active, manage stress, and sleep well. Because at the end of the day, your sexual health isn't just about performance. It's about living a full, confident, and healthy life. Thanks for watching, and if you found this helpful, make sure to share it with someone who might need it. I'm Dr. Iris Amelia, reminding you to take care of your health because you're worth it.